Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. So here in this video, I'm just going to create a CPR based scanners in charting. So previous videos we create scanners which finding a stock which trading in between the CPR levels like BC, TC and in between the levels of TC, BC and pivot. So three types of scanners which you have created on the last video, and also that particular links of the scanners are shared on our premium Telegram group. So here today I'm just going to share one more or create one more scanners which help you to find out a weekly CPR with a narrow range, and it was broken the weekly support or resistance level, and that is R1 and R2, sorry, R1 and S1, that I'm just going to create in this video. If you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. And let me try to create the scanners. So the first conditions in this particular scanner, the day of that week, it should be a narrow. So already we created a narrow CPR by using a custom indicator like based on the width comparing to the last 10 days. So we to find out with the narrow CPR, and it is a plotted S1 and R1. So we try to find a stock which breaks and closes below the S1, and after that what is happening. So that is what the thing which we are going to discuss in this video and also try to create. So let's move on to the video, and if you are new, kindly subscribe the channel. So let me open a Chartink. So already we created the scanner for narrow comparing to the previous high and lower level. So we normally use for future stocks, and let me try for today's CPR width, right? CPR. So today's CPR width and should be less than, and average CPR width. Okay, so this is about the conditions which you have created. Here I'm just going to change that in weekly basis, and here it is about a 1 week ago. So, and we are multiplied with the percentage like 0.75 or 0.8, whatever you want. So you can make the changes here, and this will simply fetch you the stocks which forming a such a pattern which is making a very narrow compare to this week. Okay, so let me check these stocks: Biocon, Motherson and SBI card, where it is narrow CPR. So Biocon and the weekly, so where you can see the CPR levels very tight in range. So exactly it should be a narrow CPR. Comparatively previous week is a very huge, and this week is very smaller in range. So it is perfectly finding out the narrow CPR weekly based stocks and SBI cards. So randomly we can check, and let me see, this is also be a perfect one. But in this case, this week today, it was open below to the S1. So but we are trying to find out the stock which breaks the S1. Okay, in this case it doesn't breaks it. Instead of that, it was opening below to the CPR and it was going down. So below to the CPR S1 I'm talking about. Okay, so let me try to find any stock which breaks the level. So like so I'm just going to take a 30 minutes time frame. So that open price, it must be greater than CPR support, CPR support 1. So we'll to use weekly, na? So it should be used 1 week ago, and here we should use 30 minutes. So this simply fetch you the open of that particular candle should be higher than the weekly support one. So let me copy this line, and we should use sorry, less than. So less than the close. And if I'm just making this, and we can't able to find any stocks. So let me save to check the back test. I'm saving it right now. So will it just generate you some back test? It is showing you if you are using Camarilla or CPR levels comparing with any candles, it will always showing because CPR level which is combined from previous days value. So but here it will never repaint. Okay, so this is a stock we got around 215 July 25 MCX. Let me go to check MCX on 13 minutes time frame, July 25th 7 215. So maybe at this point 115 250. This is the particular candle where we are looking at. It was closed below to the CPR level, and after that, and one more condition is very important. So in this case, we are looking at, and the particular week it should be a very tight range CPR, and that is a narrow CPR that was satisfying at this moment. And around 2:15, the 30 minutes candle, which is opened above and closed below the support one. This is a support one and CPR based support. So where it is closed, and after that there is some good down movement which is happening in this stock. Okay, let me check randomly. This is one of the subscribers request. So from my Telegram group. So that's why I made this video. And previously CESE, JS Energy, CESE, that is happening maybe here at 145, exactly 145. And at this time it was closed on the same day it moves down. Now it was recovered back. Okay, and one more stock, but the condition is meeting and still it was available. Even it was not moving as per our direction also. Maybe stop loss may triggers here, but the scan will find out exactly the stock which we are looking for. Okay, let me check JS Energy, JSW Energy. This one, this is the one point around 145 exactly. Here also it is forming a same pattern. So like 10:15 on the same day. So where you can see 10:15, yeah, that stock could be available. And one more stock, ATGM. Okay, here is the one. So 9:45 around 10:15. So 10:15 ATGL. So that was closed below, and now this one has moved back. So maybe I'm not discussing about any strategy basis here. So whether the scanner is works with a good move where it is breaks down below the level or above to the level. So this will help you to fetch stock which forming. So if in case R1, so CPR resistant, support one is there. I think means not the CPR resistance. R1. Okay, let me try with this. So in case if you are looking for upside, yes, then greater than narrow CPR on the weekly basis, and we are trying to find the breakout. So in this case, 25th July, Apollo Hospital, weekly time frame. So here it's a narrow one. Sorry, 25th. Here, this is the date, 9:45. So where the breakout? It is already here is the first breakout which is happening on 24th 9:15. Same stock. Here 9:45, Dr. Reddy and Apollo. This is the first time, and this is the second time breakout. Dr. Reddy. This one. This is the point where it is broken, and still let us keep on containing. And if you look at the weekly very tight range CPR, where you can find out after that we are looking for the R1 breakout or a S1 breakout, and this will fetch you the S1 breakout and previous one which breaks you the support level, and this will fetch you the uh, R1 breakout. So maybe you can add multiple conditions here, and it will be helping you to find out stock which can break the R1 and S1. So we don't want to combine in the same indicator. So two different scanners which we can use it for to find out such a kind of pattern which forms in any stocks. That was working good and previously. So we have 22nd of Cummins India. So the time is around 12:15. Here is the point where it is exactly 22nd, this one, 12:15, and previously here is the breakout, and this one, and again it back to the CPR level. Maybe you can also reversal R1, R2, such a kind of things also you may plan. But this one fetch you the stock which exactly meet the condition or match that particular condition. That stocks will be find it out by the scanner. Maybe you can apply your strategies or your ideas to get some trade logics. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. And if you are new, kindly subscribe the channel. And I will be sharing the scanner into my premium Telegram group only. So if you want to know more about the premium group, so you will be getting the direct link of the scanners what I have created already and what I'm going to create in future, that is also be available there. So you maybe use the scanners for your trade logics. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.